Hola, how y'all doing, guys? It's always a pleasure to have you join me on another edition of our series. So today I want to tell you about why I quit my 9 to 5. Yeah, I know, but hold it. Just before you start feeling sorry for me, let me tell you why I took a 9 to 5 in the first place. So first of all, you already know that I run a non-profit, right, called Kabash Love Foundation, which aims to improve access to quality healthcare for underserved communities, right? Then I run a business called City Boy Services, which is a pickup and delivery service, company, right? And I also create and sell online courses. I'm big on development. I believe that everybody has the right to live their dreams. Like, I help people basically be more and earn more, right? So I amidst all of this, I've always dreamt of consulting for a multinational or an international company. And I know that I have like quite some number of years of experience, over 7 years, which is fantastic, right? But every international or multinational company would want to know that, okay, you have some experience with an organization like theirs. So you don't come and it's totally different for you, right? So I said to myself, at some point I was going to intern with a multinational or an international company so I see what happens in there and how they do what they do. Also, I can learn some ropes and bring it onto my business and see how I can improve on what I do, right? So this opportunity pops up. And I wasn't even ready. Yes, I know I've always wanted to do that, but I wasn't ready. And then I said to myself, oh, people keep saying there are no jobs in Nigeria, Are there really no jobs in Nigeria? This is an opportunity for me to check for myself if there are really no jobs in Nigeria, because I really wasn't doing any applications. I wasn't looking for jobs nowhere. So I didn't really know if it was true that there are no jobs or not true that there are jobs, right? So I jumped on this application, I sent in my CV. I saw it on about 3 WhatsApp groups. I was like, okay, multinational company, let's see. And I threw in my CV. Then I get a message that, we want you to write an online test. I write the online test. I get another message, I want you to come for interview. You were successful at online test. I went for the interview. I was the first person to be interviewed. Now listen to me and listen good. I was the first person to be interviewed, but my employers knew they were going to have me already. The conversation moved from asking me questions to, unfortunately, this role is an intern role and you're overqualified for this role. We don't know. We know the money will be too small for you. What are we going to do? And I asked them, how much is this intern role pay? And they said 35,000, and I laughed. And I was like, I knew I didn't go there for the money, right? But I wanted the experience. But at the same time, of course, I should have enough to cover my transport. I shouldn't be using my money for the organization, right? So I laughed, and then they said, yeah, we know it's small and all, but we can talk to HR and see what we can do for you. Now the conversation then moved to, this is the person you'll be working with, this is your role, this is what you will do. We like the fact that you've worked with some of the organizations we engage with, and I think you're a good fit for the role, I was the first. They were already sure of their choice, right? Now this is just one. After that, they made me an offer on the spot. Like, what if we are able to get HR to raise it to this amount? Do you think you will get it? So this is not an amount that I will take a job for, like I will do a 9 to 5 for, right? But it's an amount that it will cover my basic expenses for the month, right? Like, going to the office, maybe my feeding and all of that. So I was like, okay, fine, why not? Since I know what I want there. And considering it was an intern position, I doubt they were going to really be able to do much on changing it to a full-time role, right? And it was the intern position I was looking for, but I had the, when you make an impression, you now have the audacity to start forming. Well, yeah, actually it's too small and stuff like that. Because on a good day, I would have just taken it and just get the experience and get out of there, right? So now I took this experience. So this is also telling you that there are jobs in Nigeria. There are no qualified people for the jobs, right? Because even when I want to hire, like, it's difficult. Getting people who are qualified is hard. Like, not just certified, but qualified. Like, your onions. You get what I mean, right? Okay, so that's why I always encourage people, develop yourself. It's not about what you read in the university, but that's not the message today, right? So I took this internship position. I missed all that I was doing, right? The goal is to consult for a big organization. Now an opportunity to intern and get at least 1 year experience on my CV, So when that opportunity comes, I am prepared. Do you get? It won't be that the opportunity comes and they say, oh, we wish you have some international, experience, or we wish you have some multinational level of experience, it would have been great. We know you'll fit into the working environment perfectly. There is not going to be any such thing, because I do not just have over 7 years of developmental experience, I also have 1 year of multinational experience. You get what I mean? So if you remember in our last week's edition, we talked about the secret of success as preparedness. A man who is prepared, waiting for his opportunity, right? Success is intentional. It doesn't just fall on people. It doesn't just happen. You have to prepare. You know where you want to go, right? What are you doing to prepare yourself for that position? That opportunity will always come knocking on your door. It will always come. It might not come when you expect it to, but it will come. Now, when I apply for consulting roles and they look at my CV, they cannot say anything like, oh, you don't have any multinational experience, because I stayed prepared, ready for them. When this opportunity comes, I take on it. That is how you ought to be intentional about your success. You have to be ready. This is what I want. I'm going to take on it. I'm going to do everything it will take to prepare me. All you need to do is wait for the opportunity, right? But you have to stay prepared. The only reason I took that 9 to 5, that as far as I'm concerned, did not pay me, because that's transport allowance, right? As far as I did not pay me, and I did it for 1 whole year, and I made sure I delivered on the job, was because I was preparing and I wanted to get good reviews when I leave, right? So what are you doing today to prepare yourself for where you want to go? What are you doing? You want to be a multi-million businessman. What are you doing right now? Have you gone to business school? Have you interned for someone who is a multi-millionaire? What are you doing to prepare yourself? The opportunity will show up, but are you ready for it? Now, that's a question I'm going to leave you with. Think about it and ensure that you stay prepared for that opportunity that you're looking forward to. Until I come your way again, it's your girl. Ciao.